Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
USA versus Europe. Obesity.
Oh, whoa.
Americans, known for their many inventions, their massive cultural influence over the world, their iconic landmarks, their massive military strength, and their size. No, I'm not talking about you guys' land mass or population, which by the way aren't even that big. Now I'm talking about...
How are they measuring obesity is by the BMI, right?
Yes, obesity is measured over 30 BMI is considered obese. Yeah.
Not if...
25 to 30 is overweight.
country's massive obesity problem.
They use the same standard in Europe too as well? Oh.
Right-wing Americans were strongly opposed to hormone therapy under a course of 5 megadoses. Now, I don't know if that's true though. Like, obviously, food hormones do affect us in the same way, but I don't think if it's like, oh, you eat the food and it's the same as you inject hormones. I just don't.
I'm always curious about that.
I don't think that's how it works.
Because I feel like people say the food is different in Europe because their food doesn't have hormones.
Yes, no, the hormone.
So does it impact the taste?
No, it's not about the taste, about the health. I'm sure the hormones in the food do have impact on us. I just don't think it's the same impact as if we start injecting, you know, as like straight up hormone. Basically, what this statement is.
Like if you eat like chicken with hormones, are you gonna be bigger than a chicken with no hormones? I think so, because it's gonna be more meat on the hormone chickens.
No, well, okay, yeah, you're gonna get more fat, but
Yeah.
no, not that. I'm saying more so like it's not gonna. Like, basically, read the statement. They're comparing the hormone therapy to eating food and getting hormones through food. I just don't think you can compare that.
If you eat soy, you're gonna get titties.
They say that soy increases estrogen, right? But soy is not a hormone itself. It just increases estrogen. But I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Hormones? What do they put in? What do you mean hormones in the chicken?
Because that's another thing. I don't feel like they put estrogen in the chicken either. Like, so there's some sort of growth hormone, I would say.
Oh.
So if they put, to me, what, again, I haven't done the research, I don't know. What I'm saying is my opinion, not a fact. If they do put growth hormone in the chicken, so then we consume growth, we might get a little bit of growth hormone, but not estrogen. I don't know why.
Oh.
It says it's in cheap processed meat, dairy, and carbs. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Huh.
They're the titty you're talking about. Kind of a nice thing.
So eating soy, what else is high estrogen foods? Guys, they say you can have it, but not too much, right?
Soy?
Yeah. Can you not have soy at all?
You can. I mean, I don't know.
Because everything is just what you consume and how much you exercise, whether you have titties or not.
Yeah, I think it boils down to that. I think people try to overcomplicate things a lot.
Yes, I agree. This is sketchy. What I don't know if you can eat a gas here. I don't know. Maybe in Europe you can eat at a gas station, but here I'm skeptical of eating at a gas station.
I've never had a gas station food here, but in Europe I would like gas station food. Because the sandwiches were good, the subs.
It's made like there, or they bring it and...
of course they don't make it here, they bring it frozen. There's no kitchen in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
but it's just the hot dogs
like
that taste good. I don't know,
heat up the
tastes
food.
good.
Oh, okay. That's always so weird to me.
Yeah, that's a very hypocritical.
Yeah, especially like with Mexican food.
Yeah.
Because I notice a lot of people like in those states that don't like Mexicans, they love Mexican food. I'm like,
that's so hypocritical.
That's so odd.
Aside from from their gut flaws, their use of weird metrics for no reason, and their lack of universal healthcare, Americans being fat is one of the main things the rest of the world makes fun of them for. And this topic is actually such a sensitive subject that in the past, American politicians have had their entire reputations ruined by fat jokes. But how bad is America's obesity epidemic really? Is it just a silly stereotype, or...
When was this video made?
You know,
11 months ago.
you know, what's nice is that, is it true? Okay, if you're big, you can float in the water. Is it true?
They say that, but I can't
I don't
confirm.
know.
I've never been big, so I can't tell you. They say that the fat makes you float. I don't know. Go on Google and Google it, and it will tell you.
You should float.
I don't know. But so this was 11 months ago. Was Ozempic around 11 months ago like that?
Yes,
Or no? It
yes,
was?
yes.
So I wonder if he's going to take that into account, because America is shrinking a little bit in size because of Ozempic.
At least, I think it's coming to a year.
People are getting smaller because of Ozempic.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh,
73% of Americans are overweight. 42%
He may
of
not
American
include
adults
it.
are
I think
obese. Or the
we're
heaviest
like
guy
right at when Ozempic was a thing.
yeah, that's what I feel so as well.
ever in the world's entire history was American. And that's right, guys, I'm going to do the same thing that all the overly serious geography channels with 4K stock footage backgrounds and boringly normal political takes do, and compare America to Europe. Compared to America's 42% obesity rate, Europe clocks in at only 17%. And that 70% is literally all Turkey's fault, okay? I'm not even joking. If you remove the UK and Turkey
when
from
they
that
said Turkey, I
statistic,
thought an actual turkey.
Europe would have like minus obesity percentage, okay? And if you want to take the America pilled side on this, you could argue that compared to European food, American food just tastes better. And therefore, they eat more of it because it tastes nicer. Simple. That's kind of true in a way, but also
It's
completely
crazy. I
not
watch
true.
all these people too that eat the food like this. Oh,
Way. For example, as much as I love a proper British meal, I'm not exactly going to be frantically binge eating beans on toast, you know? Also, take this Neapolitan pizza, right? Most people...
The thing is with beans on toast, beans are very filling. You can't even eat that much of them. Like you get full real quick. All that fiber, so you know.
would agree it's really, really tasty, but it's not something you'd really get chemically addicted to and keep manically stuffing more and more of them down your throat, even if you're full. It's literally just bread, cheese, tomato, and basil. It's not like that good. American food, on the other
I don't know. I mean, looks good to me.
Looks
I
good
don't
to
know what
me.
else you need.
hand, is like the most addictive Moorish drug ever. America has the second highest salt consumption per
that's
capita
what
in
I'm
the world.
curious.
Second only
I
to
feel
their
like
best.
I'm curious. Like if I go to Europe and I eat the foods, would I be like wanting to eat more, like indulge, or would I be like, okay, that was enough? I don't think so.
You know,
I think I would indulge.
because you're visiting and you know in your mind you're like, oh, you might never come back. You might indulge. Yeah. If you do live there, then no, it's just some everyday food. Maybe not. But you know, as you visit, yeah, you know you kind of, because subconsciously you think, oh, I might never get this place, so you kind of want to eat more. You know.
Mates, China. The USA also has the highest processed sugar consumption in the world. And this stuff literally makes your brain release dopamine, which is the same type of high you get off coke. So basically, American food is just weak-ass crap. And for that reason, it's a lot tastier for your dopamine-starved crackhead brain than boring, regulated European food. I mean, just wait till the Yanks find out about the UK's sugar tax.
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that's actually made.
I'll get back to that in a second. I just got a quick question for you. Have you ever used public networks and felt completely unsafe and unprotected? Data breaches and malware infections not have to do a you'll be Disney currently have your Linux users and act quickly. 5-day money. Mixing sugar does seem like an extreme measure. The results don't lie, you know. The main reason why loads of European countries have taxes to make sugary products more expensive is so that these
we're not so
unhealthy
bad in
foods.
Florida.
Yes, Florida. You know, warmer weather, people exercise more.
Oh, does it? Let me see.
Yeah, Florida's okay. I mean,
But Texas is like, boof.
it's not. Well, Texas is it's purple, but it's not.
Are
the
we?
worst.
Which one are? Which pink we are? We are the darker
We're the
pink.
25
I think
to
we're
30.
the dark.
Yeah, 25 to 30.
Yeah, I think
Colorado
we're
is
the
the
darker pink.
least fat state.
Wow, that's the place that I told you that people are fit.
Yeah, Colorado is there.
So become the most affordable option for poor people. As you can see on this map of America, these states in the deep south are the poorest in the...
Yeah, actually, he's on to something. Yeah, the states that is there is the poorest states. You know, so all the deep south states basically that are. You see the. Go ahead.
For Europe, he's including only
What?
the West.
No, it's a whole Europe. Yeah,
Oh.
Actually, look at Lithuania.
Yeah,
Lithuania
I'm
sticks
trying to
out.
see.
It's sticking out. It's darker.
Yeah,
pink.
it's darker
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah, as I said, Lithuanians, they up there, they eat. Yeah, so Ford and Lithuania, same
Same
color,
thing, yeah.
No, because in the other video I said that Europe is not as skinny as you can. Of course, I was
Honestly,
saying that because of Lithuania, where I'm from, and Lithuanians, they're not this. There are skinny people, but there's a bunch of fellow fatters.
I'm used to seeing the map like a little bit turned.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's. Kind of. Russia looks a little funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying here in the States, you can kind of see the wealthier states. They're a little.
You think so?
Less. Yeah, look at California, New York, Florida. They're a little wealthier.
But New Hampshire, Vermont, up there.
And what do you do up there? It's fucking cold half of the year. You sit at home. Same at Midwest. Look, it's cold out there. The poor.
I would think
down
even
south.
Nevada or in California, they should be like more fit because those people are like very concerned of like how they look.
Well, California is fitter. Look. Well,
I would think they would be in the lighter pink at least. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Alaska.
What's Alaska? Oh, I didn't see.
Oh my gosh.
Once again, cold. There's nothing to do.
Country. These same states are also the
So
most
cold
obese in the
is
country. This is because
Well, you move less in the cold. You sit more like.
But I feel like you're burning more because you're trying to maintain homeostasis.
Yeah, if you put clothes on, there's no homeostasis. Clothes prevent that. Now, if you're sitting out there naked, sure, you can argue that.
the cheapest food in America is also the unhealthiest, most addictive shit possible. Also, on average in America, the lower paying your job is, the more hours you work. Meaning the poorer workers don't have time to cook proper meals, hence fast food. I mean, it's all good being a progressive West Coast hipster food influencer, telling everyone they need to start eating Greek yogurt, fresh fruit and granola every morning if they want to lose weight. But if all you can afford is Frosted Flakes, you're gonna have to get that, especially if you're chemically wired to only be able to wake up if you get your morning head rush of endorphin exploding sucrose. And then you factor in that this shit is actually marketed as healthy in the USA, and it's actually so over for any Americans that want to lose weight. It's a bit like how drinks like Prime are marketed as healthy sports beverages. Yeah, it might have less sugar, but realistically it contains like millions of toxic artificial sweeteners that will corrode away your internal organs faster than bleach would. Unfortunately, America's food industry is based more around marketing and selling a product for profit than actually providing decent scran for hard-working people. And the big food companies have one big trick up their sleeve to guarantee full obedience addiction and maximum profit from their American customers. MSG, the mystical white powder that, I quote, antagonizes your pancreas into pouring out more insulin, a hormonal...
Ever since we were little, my mom don't allow MSG. We don't eat MSG. Because you know which had MSG in it? You always ask me, Maggi, the tablet? We don't cook with that. But it's very odd for us because a lot of people, they use Maggi in Caribbean for their food, but we don't.
Makes you feel hungrier. So the food many Americans think stops their hunger actually makes them more hungry. And they eat way, way, way more food than they needed. Man, you know something has to be really, really bad for Pakistan to ban it. I mean, at least in Pakistan they use their legs, which is something that's completely unthinkable for a lot of Americans, since half of their cities and road networks are entirely built around accessing fast food chains and making sure people get as little exercise as possible. Less than 25% of Americans walk for more than 10 minutes continuously in a typical week. And I know you America-pilled guys might see public transport as pathetic, stupid, lefty nonsense, but realistically, the 12-minute walk from your house to the train and the 13-minute walk from your train to your work, for some people, could be the difference between being able to touch your toes and being morbidly ill. Also, another thing I wanted to quickly mention is how the US uses fast food addiction to economically colonize other countries. For example, the Marshall Islands, Guam, Micronesia, just loads of the Pacific Island nations. These countries once had extremely natural diets, mainly consisting of fish, which this part of the world is rich in. That was until America decided to nuke the fucking shit out of their waters. Hundreds of bombs were tested here by the US military despite major local protests. It's left a lot of fish dead or radioactive, which as you can imagine was pretty bad for the fishing industry, leaving many Micronesians poor, vulnerable and in need of cheap food. Hey, did someone say Mickey D's? Hey, hi, did someone say goddamn Wendy's? Hey, did someone mention some clucker-looking Kentucky Fried goddamn chicken? Lord, did some Burger King, hell yeah! This has led to this region becoming the most unhealthy, most insanely obese part of the world. Kinda reminds me a bit of how the US treated Native Americans' rations. Yeah, we know you're 100% goddamn reliant on our rations since we eradicated 100% of your goddamn stupid, healthy, natural food source. So in return, we're gonna send you just enough sugar and lard and hard liquor and gambling chips for you to stay alive. Freedom! So anyway, I guess the moral of this story is maybe beans on toast isn't actually that bad. And don't forget, hit that link in the description.
I don't know. He didn't really talk about comparing to you. He just basically the whole video shit talking about American food. It just, I mean, a lot of truth was said, but I was kind of hoping more like stats comparisons or something like that. It was just not what I was expecting.
Well, guys, of course, there's no facts of it to like comment and subscribe. Join the Discord. I wish you talked about like the thing about like body positivity, people's like mindsets or are influencing people's diets, trends, habits. This is like all like feelings.
Yeah, this was very much opinion, but yeah, I was hoping for more facts. Like he did provide the obesity statistics, you know.
Yeah, but that's old information. I like how we do that.
Yeah, I wanted to see more like I don't know something
more thought provoking.
Something more like comparison versus this wasn't really comparison. This was American food is bad. Like the whole video was just. I mean, nobody's saying it's the best food in the world, but
yeah, but tell me like
right. I wanted a little more comparison.
As always, share as much kindness as possible. Bye.